The painting behind me, I made out of a flash of inspiration when I was very young. I completed the painting when I was 16. Still very immature, but I felt something pure about it. The triangles represent the third physical dimension that we live in. The atom is composed of three main parts: the electron, neutron, and the proton. Our perception of time is composed of past, present, future. The three main forces in nature: gravity, nuclear, electromagnetic, the three states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. There are many three divisions in physics: speed, time, and distance, to triangulate your place in space-time. Spiritual, intellectual, sexual. Our brain's composed of the neocortex, the limbic system, and the reptilian complex. In psychological terms, this is called the ego, superego, and the id. The three parts of a family: the father, mother, and their offspring. The Holy Trinity, the Son, Father, Holy Ghost, and also in the Greek tradition, the three fates at the basis of creation. Sex, drugs, rock and roll might be kind of a self-indulgent personal one that I put on there. And I keep Dionysus in the center of that one. And Socrates as his heart, always questioning and moving. And here's the threefold checks and balances of our democracy, which is the legislative branch, the judicial branch, and the executive branch, which I believe could work if people's hearts were more pure. Basically, all the triangles go from the smallest and universal concepts to the ones within our bodies and minds to a social strata. And the last one, the biggest social idea, is this idea of duality, that there's a threefold drama between the dark forces, Satan, the light forces of God, and man in the middle, somewhere in between. The outer rim is this serpent of time, starting with creation, and time goes along, and as it keeps on going through this third dimension, it might come around to another dimension, the fourth physical dimension. And this is starting to manifest itself in many ways. In quantum physics, we're learning the most deepest particles and strange nuances within the atom, deeper than the threefold. Time, we're starting to play with different ideas of time, nonlinear time. We've found that there is another force in nature. There's both the strong and the weak nuclear force, making four, which occurs on stars. We found that there's a fourth state of matter called plasma, or as the native tradition called it, oobleck. This form of matter is kind of a solid and a liquid at the same time, and occurs near volcanic vents at the bottom of the ocean. There are immense amounts of pressure. And just like our evolution of consciousness becoming fourfold in the other triangles, we need to get beyond duality, to become one, become enlightened. We need to ascend to a fourth choice instead of being constantly torn in drama and irony and turns of karma which are negative to our fate.